This was a super sweet last year couple I met. 600, that's how many miles we have left, guys. Woo! All right, guys, we've just had dinner over there. Our tents are set up. And we are ready to get cozy and go to sleep. So we will see you in the morning. Night. We are sitting here at the side of the 608, desperately seeking not water, not food, not shelter, but the Red Sox audio. This is very important to our hike. We're taking a break at the ledges on Sugar Run Mountain. We have a little bit more of a climb, and then we're going to start heading down. We have quite a long ways to go down, about 4 miles, and then we're going to be at our campsite for this evening. It's about 10 till 5. It's still nice and cool, but it does sound like there's going to be some rain. We're hoping it'll hold off. So we are here at Wapiti Shelter, and we've met some really awesome section hikers. We're going to go around this fire, and we're going to have everybody introduce themselves first.
I'm Waterfall.
I'm Little Bird from Florida.
Fire Dragon.
I don't know what trail name to use. We'll go with Little Lost this time.
A Little Lost.
I like that one. Well, first of all, how many years have you guys been doing this together, and what makes you come out and do it?
I've been doing it for 8. We've been doing it for 5.
5. I met these two ladies on my first AT trip, her first AT trip.
And we were buddies.
They haven't separated since. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
And we hike every year together. And Joe, we're all from Florida Trail Association in Florida.
Oh, okay.
And that's how Joe came into the field. And we do this 43-mile hike every year in Florida. And it's our tramily. This is our little once a year, more often, right, Joe?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, this section we've done 27. We started Saturday morning, and it's now Sunday night. We're planning on doing 140 this section. Yeah, so once I'm done with this, I will have close to 800 miles done. So I've done up to here, and then I've done all of Shenandoah. So.
Nice. What is your favorite part so far that you guys have hiked?
Graceland Highlands.
Graceland Highlands.
I am so excited about seeing the ponies. I can't stop
Graceland
thinking about
Highlands.
them.
Graceland Highlands was amazing. I remember most of my sections by the people I'm with, and the things that happen that aren't always what you expected. The bad weather that forces you to find a hostel and order pizza and get wine. And
all the days, the unexpected days were the best days. Anita, the beekeeper, who picked us up under a
bridge
with 10 of us soaking wet, right? Like just soaking wet, and climb in my truck. Yeah, things like that.
Is there anything that you guys have learned on trail that you apply to your lives?
More simplicity.
I know before the last hike, a couple days before I left, I decided to wave to everybody and say hi, just in town before I left.
That's awesome.
And a lot of people kind of looked at me funny, but I love it out here because we do that. We're all the same, and we stop and say hi and where we're from and where we're going, and so.
Nobody's a stranger.
Yeah. I like to take my family with me, my siblings and relatives, anybody who's interested in knowing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
They seem to get a really big kick out of, seeing what I'm doing and where I am and the pictures that I send them.
That's awesome.
Running water and
Right.
electricity,
Yeah,
a
exactly.
refrigerator,
A toilet
air
that
conditioning, a
flushes.
toilet that flushes.
Yeah, right.
Not that, you know what though, I really don't miss all that much when I'm out here. I find when I get back that I'm,
It's a
You
total
appreciate it.
reset.
not only do I appreciate it, but I just realize how much we inundate our lives
Sure,
with excess
absolutely.
of stuff.
Very seldom.
It seems
use
like
it.
division is eliminated
You know,
because you have that one common interest that draws you together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, you're all going through the same hardship too. I mean,
Sure.
this is not easy.
Well, that's the one thing that I was going to say that I enjoy the most, or that I get out of it the most, is the perseverance piece. I mean, like, it was a super big struggle in the beginning, and every day I get stronger, and every time I'm doing something more, I'm challenging myself more, and I think that that applies to everyday life. When you learn perseverance, you can go through that hardship and, you know, overcome so many things.
Right. The determination it takes to keep going, even when you feel like you can't take one more step.
Right.
Yeah, like what you said. You said you weren't having fun. You're like, why am I doing this? I mean, how many times have you been in that position that you're going, oh my God, this is not
10
fun. Why do I do
times
that?
today.
No,
10 times
that was
today.
yesterday, our first day. But yeah,
For
and
yourself.
then you keep coming back for more, right? As many times as you'll say that, and you guys are through hiking, we're not. But it's still hard as a section hiker because we have to start over every time. And we're
yeah.
And you
fourth.
don't have the trail legs.
No,
I mean,
No.
We
yeah.
feel like we get our legs about the fourth day. It's probably not true legs, but at least it feels a lot easier.
Yeah.
Because we generally on a 10, 11 day, so about 4 or 5, when we're just feeling good, we're almost at the halfway point and going home.
You know, you mentioned perseverance. I met a couple in the 100-mile wilderness. Her name was Hangin, and her husband's name was Belch, for obvious reasons.
Hanging back.
I got to talking to him, and she was called Hangin because she's hanging in there, even when days she felt like she couldn't go one step further. But I got to talking to him. I found out that they were the other couple that was attacked by this fella 2 years ago.
I just
Give me
heard their
chills.
interview.
And, oh, really? They've had an interview now?
Yes, with Backpacker Magazine, the two
Oh,
that,
really?
yes, they're the other two
The ones that
just
managed-
came out.
Yes.
Oh, so is that the second half of the last one we listened
I
to?
think so, yep.
Okay.
So he's, you know, and he's having a terrible time with it because he tried to get to the girl. The guy was kind of in between. He decided to get his wife out of there, girlfriend out of there. The thing, that determination is they didn't have closure. So this year they're out absolutely determined that they're going to finish this hike no matter what because they need closure.
Yep.
And they had terrible days with it that they just couldn't even stand thinking about the trail. And then other days they had to absolutely finish it no matter what. And they climbed the day before I did.
One thing for me, when I come off trail, is that readjustment period. You know, getting reacclimated to that world
Yeah.
as opposed to the things that I'm doing out here. And sometimes I think about not even going back.
Definitely sensory overload going back into the
It
regular
is.
world.
You're right.
That's why I've been unplugged. It's kind of great. I don't know. I love to get back out here. And then when we're lucky, we get Fire Dragon to go with us.
I feel lucky. I was going to say I feel lucky because we're going to have Fire Dragon
she's,
come.
she's stealing our dragon. You can't steal our dragon.
I'm feeling lucky. Fire Dragon
Where you
fell.
going?
Fire Dragon has fallen.
My leg decided to come out.
It's bad. His leg came out.
So now my question to you is how many nights have you had to spend alone?
So since I've been back on trail, it was 10.
Bear bags, speaking of bear bags.
I need to brush my teeth
Yep.
and then I can hang it.
It's a
Well,
little-
thank you so much for letting me.
Thank you, Reroute.
Thank you, Reroute. It was wonderful. I want to see. You'll have to let us know where where we can follow you or see your post.
Okay. Hey guys, it's about 6:45. It is cool. It is rainy. It's still a little bit dark. Getting ready to leave. We're gonna start out by going about 6 miles, almost 7 to the outpost. Hey guys, so we are walking from Brushy Outpost to Bland. We are needing water for sure. We were gonna get some lunch and whatever, hopefully ice cream, but Brushy's was closed and we're having a terrible time getting a hitch. So we're just walking that 3 miles uphill coming back from Bland. It is kind of a dangerous walk as well. Again, it would be worse going back to the trail, so we're gonna desperately try and find a ride coming back. We have an amazing day, nice breeze, the sun is out, but it's not hot at all, and yeah, we're gonna have ice cream. So, all right, you can't beat that. We heard something, but we don't know what it was. And we're looking out to see. It was probably a deer. It'll probably show up after I turn the camera off. Okay, see you on the trail. And then there were 3.